Now, Hawaii's most accurate weather with Kamaka Pili.
A beautiful day today for this beautiful Sunday, Easter Sunday, and the blue skies, just like this picture, is what we've had today. And tomorrow, fortunately, we're looking to have similar conditions on our weather threat. The only thing that's still elevated is the ocean conditions. That's because we still do have that small craft advisory in effect for the northern portion of Hawaii Island, the southern portion of Maui, no matter how you look at it, and down the Kona coast. Now, that was actually until tomorrow at 6 o'clock in the evening, but that's been extended now till Tuesday, and that's because of our breezy winds that we've been having. And looking into the future, we're going to continue to see these winds at a moderate to a locally breezy condition, so that small craft advisory still has the potential of being extended yet again. But looking into the beginning of the week, we're looking at the higher teens to the 20s, about 10 to 25 in a range from now till Friday or so. Now, with these winds, we do usually see some moisture being blown in with it, but like we've seen today, at least in the past 12 hours, almost no rainfall coming down. But when we did see those showers, it was really over the midnight and the early morning hours. We've seen fairly, most of that really just on the windward and the Mauka sections, with those winds being blown in from the east. And that's because this high pressure system towards the northeast of the state that's really stationary, and we're looking at for just to be cruising out until possibly Tuesday or so, until that weakens and moves farther to the east. But at the same time, we have yet another high pressure system which will then make its way closer north of our islands. And as it does so, you can see this cold front line. It looks pretty dramatic that we may be impacted, but as that high pressure and its extension grows closer, it's going to be pushing that cold front farther north of the island. So we're not going to really see too much moisture associated with that. So that just means dry conditions, and those winds are going to be pretty persistent. Now, looking into tomorrow, Hilo, we have a 40% chance of rain. Hana area on the east side of Maui, 50% chance. Here along the Oahu along the Ko'olau, 20%, and up in Lihue on Kauai, 20% along as well, along with Princeville at 40. But again, that's really more the windward and Mauka sections, and that's typical when we're talking about these typical trade winds. Checking out our He'enalu, 1 to 3 for the north, flat to 2 for the west, 2 to 4 down on the south, and 2 to 5 for the east-facing shores. And for the east-facing shores, it's going to be that elevated throughout the week. As you can see, these easterly trades are pretty prominent, at least until Friday, until another cold front is going to start to come disturb those trades. We'll have some light and variables for next weekend. Kathy, back to you.